hear a songbird's whistle, you come. I'm a great whistler. Greatest in the land. That one was quick. There may be others. I doubt it. The Junkers prefer to let their slaves do their fighting for them.
Lord Edmure, I hope I'm not a disappointment to you.
You're a delight to me, my lady.
In the sight of the seven, I hereby seal these two souls, binding them as one for eternity. Look upon each other and say the words.
Father, smith, warrior, mother, maiden, crone, stranger. I am hers, and she is mine. From this day until the end of my days.
It's amazing how, I mean, Jon must surely have realized
Right.
that was Summer and Shaggy Dog.
Of course you can. You got inside Hodor's mind.
I can't do that north of the wall.
No one can do that. Anyway.
When I was looking through Summer's eyes, I saw Jon.
Where?
He was with the wildlings. They tried to kill him, but he got away.
He'll be heading back to Castle Black then. That's where we should go.
If this many wildlings
I
got
already
through...
told you. I'm not going north of the wall.
Everything Jojen told me is true. You saw what I did to Hodor. I have to find the three-eyed raven.
Listen to me, little.
I'm not asking you to come with me. It won't be safe for Rickon. You and Osher and Shaggy Dog head for the last hearth. The Umbers are our bannermen. They'll protect you.
I'm coming with you. I'm your brother. I have to protect you.
Rob's at war, and I'm going beyond the wall. If something happens to us, you're the heir to Winterfell. Will you know how to find the last hearth?
Your family took me in and was good to me when they had no cause to be. We'll be fine, you and me. The Umbers are great warriors. Even I heard about them growing up. They'll teach you how to swing a sword.
You're leaving now. It's the middle of the night.
I'll learn to walk in darkness.
I didn't see this coming.
Say goodbye, little man.
I didn't think they were going to split up. But it makes sense, like he said, that, you know, they have to split up
Keep this one safe.
in case something happens.
He means the world to me.
That easy? They deserve to enjoy themselves.
He complained about this marriage the entire ride from Riverrun. And now look at it.
The gods love to reward a fool.
Uncle.
Oh, he's my nephew. I love him. And he's a damn fool.
They They are not yet man and wife. A sword needs a sheath. And the wedding needs a bedding. What does my sire say?
Poor girl.
Every bride suffers the same. I'm sure you endured yours with grace.
Oh, Ned forbade it. He said it wouldn't be right if he broke a man's jaw on our wedding night.
That is a very strange custom.
I suppose it does seem strange from a foreigner's perspective.
Seems normal to you?
It's tradition. Without the bedding ceremony, there's no real proof the Lord and Lady consummated their marriage.
No, but there are other ways of providing proof. I don't know. But if it's a boy, I know what we should name him.
Oh, do you? It seems to me the father should have some say in his son's naming.
Eddard. Don't you want to teach little Ned Stark how to ride horses?
I do.
Where are you going?
Got salt pork for the feast.
The feast is over.
Doesn't sound like it's over.
If I tell you it's over, it's over.
There's something dodgy going on.
Get the hell out of here.
Got pig's feet too.
Keep it locked. Your Grace. I feel I've been remiss in my duties. I haven't shown you the hospitality you deserve. My king has married, and I owe my new queen a wedding gift.
Oh, no, 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 no. What the fuck? Oh, fucking hell.
Are you ready to head home to Winterfell, eh? Feast's over yet, is it? Aye. It's over.
Oh, no, no, no.
It's too late.
Lord Walder, enough! Let it end! He is my son. My first son. Let him go, and I swear we will forget this. I swear it by the all gods and you. We will take no vengeance.
You already swore me one oath right here in my castle. You swore by all the gods your son would marry my daughter!
Take me for a hostage! Rob, get up! Get up and walk out! Please! On my honor as a Tully. On my honor as a Stark. Let him go! Or I will cut your wife's throat!
I'll find another.
I thought that's what he would say.
Mother.
The Lannisters send their regards.
Oh, fucking hell, is it already over? Jesus. Alright, so that was season 3, episode 9. Wow. Wow. I was not expecting that. That was a crazy episode. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a big episode because, like I said, you know, episode 9 in season 1 and 2 were very big, so wow. Wow. Let's go through it. Yeah, we saw first Rob and Kat sort of strategizing what to do, and Rob was asking Kat for her advice, which I thought was quite good because she is very smart. She's very switched on, and I think she has that kind of mind. Because you saw, like in the season 1, where she was trying to work out how Bran fell down. She worked it out and that, so she's very clever, but she just lets her heart get in the way, which has been her downfall. She thinks with her heart rather than, you know, her brain. Yeah. So I thought it was quite good to see him asking for her advice, and I think she gave out good advice because she was using her brain rather than her heart. So yeah, that was quite a good scene. And then you saw them sort of arriving at the twins and having to talk to, you know, Walder. Yeah, he's just basically he's very disrespectful to women. He's disgusting. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. He really gets under my skin. Very creepy kind of guy, so yeah, not much to say about that. Then you saw Dany sort of trying to work out how they were going to get into the city and that, and Dario was saying, yeah, we have to go in through the back and what have you, and Jorah was disagreeing. And she basically just took. I think Jorah is a bit jealous of Dario. That's how he kind of came across. The little looks that he was giving her, and when Dario was touching her hand, he was like, oh, "What?" So obviously he likes Dany, but yeah. So yeah, that was interesting to see that she took his word over. Well, his and Grey Worm's word over Jorah. So yeah, almost seems like Jorah's role is becoming less now that you're getting these new guys. So I really like Jorah. He's one of my heroes. So yeah, I don't really want to be seeing that, but we'll see what happens. Then we had Sam and Gilly. Sam just finds a way to like romanticize everything, you know. It is so funny, it's so sweet. Him telling his stories that he's read in the books and about, you know, there's a secret way into the through the wall, and he knows where it is because he's read about it. And Gilly was like, well, you're a wizard. She obviously comes from a place where I don't think she's ever learned how to read. She's just basically been there to provide babies. So this is like a whole new experience for her. She's learning a lot, as he is as well. So yeah, she finds him very strange but intriguing. So I quite like that. And you know, in her mind, you know, him knowing all this from these scribbles on paper, you know, makes him a wizard. I quite like that. It was quite sweet. So I'm really rooting for these two. I want them to make it to the end. Then you had Bran and the gang sort of making their way, and then you had Jon and the others basically in the same area, which is, you know, yeah, obviously Osha don't want to go up north, and I can see why. Obviously we had Jon and the wildlings seeing the horses and, you know, wanting to kill the guy because, you know, he works for he sells the horses to the Night's Watch, and so he's obviously got this connection. So in their eyes, obviously they're having to kill this guy because, you know, he finds out who they are. He's gonna run straight to, you know, he's gonna run straight there, which you can understand because you saw with Jaime, the Hound. No, it was Jaime and Brienne, wasn't it? Yeah. When they saw this old guy, and Jaime was like, "You have to kill this guy," and Brienne was like, "No, we're not going to kill him." And yeah, it didn't turn out for them well. So I can see where the wildlings are coming from, but obviously we are on Jon's side, so we don't want that. And Jon definitely didn't want to kill him. You can see that as well when they sort of ran up. Jon hit his sword on a rock or something like that to make noise, and obviously that freaked the horses out and that then gave that old man a warning, and he tried to get away, but obviously he didn't get away. Then you had the scene with Arya and the Hound with the pig farmer. The Hound just straight away, we got to kill this guy, you know, he's a witness. Yeah. And you can see why, because, you know, he is a witness, obviously, you know, you can't have him live. But Arya was arguing with the Hound and like pushing him. She's not afraid of the Hound. She's very, you know, she's a tough girl, isn't she? And in the end, she did get her way that, you know, we're not going to kill this guy. She'd knock him out again, but, you know, we're not killing him, which I thought was quite funny that she's learning from the Hound as well as he's sort of learning from her. And she told the Hound as well, you know, I know your weakness. I know, you know, everybody has a weakness, and I know yours, and it's fire. And yeah, I thought that was quite interesting that, you know, it was kind of a threat. That's how I saw it, that, you know, you're not invincible. I know what your weakness is. I know what your brother did. So I think she's just trying to sort of freak him out there, and I think it did kind of work a little bit. So yeah, I quite like them two together. Then you had, after that, the thunder and lightning, and them Bran and his lot hiding out, and Hodor freaking out. Yeah, and obviously Jon and them lot coming up. So yeah, Hodor freaking out, you know, it was not a good thing. And you know, how are you gonna stop a big guy like that? You know, you can't come. He's too big and he's too simple to understand. You know, no, you gotta keep quiet. You know, we're in danger here. He doesn't understand that, and yeah, Bran sort of worked. I don't think Bran didn't even know what he was doing. It was just like he just did it and put Hodor in. I don't think it was a trance. It was like yeah, he had him sleep, which, you know, was a shock to everybody, including Bran, that, you know, he was able to do that. But they had to do something, and obviously that was one way to knock him out. And obviously Orell. heard Hodor, and he was like, oh, that there's somebody up there, and Tormund was like, no, it's just thunder. Ignore it. Obviously, they got into. They wanted Jon to kill the horse guy, and Jon couldn't because it turned out that he wasn't a part of them. He was a Night's Watch, and you can just see the shock on Ygritte's face that she thought that it was them two against the world basically, and it turned out it wasn't. So Tormund ordered both of them killed, and in the end, Bran worked out how to get in contact with Summer, so she could, the wolves could, basically kill them to protect them. So he didn't know that time that Jon was there, so it's just basically, we gotta get the wolves to kill these people so they don't find out we're there. And they came to Jon's defense, and they know Jon. They must be able to smell that's Jon, surely. So they killed a few of them, and Jon managed to get away, and Ygritte didn't. And Jon was like, "Yeah, you were right. You were right. I am Night's Watch." So I don't know what's going to happen to Ygritte now. I could imagine she's either going to get killed or she's going to be punished somehow. But then again, Tormund has lost a lot of guys, so he might need her. But obviously Bran found out that Jon was down there, which was quite interesting. They were so close to each other, and obviously Jon must know that that was Summer and Shaggy Dog, but obviously he had to get away. I could see why, but it's so heartbreaking that they were so close to each other and still not being able to, get in contact with each other. So heartbreaking. And Bran having to tell Rickon, we're going to have to split up. I have to go beyond the wall to find the three-eyed raven, and I can't take you with me. So basically telling Osha, she's going to have to take Rickon to, I can't remember where they were going, but it was heartbreaking to see, because Osha has been so close to these two boys. She's killed for them, protected them. I think she has definitely been a mother figure to them too, and she sees them as hers. So it's heartbreaking to see that them splitting up. I did not see that coming at all. No, not at all. So that's heartbreaking to see them two boys, especially because they're so close and they're so young, having to split up. And obviously Osha, so close to Bran that having to let him go. But so you saw her, Shaggy Dog, and Rickon, escaping. So then you had the Dario and Jorah and Grey Worm going into the city, and it looked like a lot of the slaves had the upper hand. I thought that was it. I thought that was sort of an ambush of some sort that Dario had arranged, but it did turn out that Dario must have done something with his mind kind of thing, and he got them on their side, and they obviously came back to Dany and told them, the city's ours now. So I think that Dario is going to be playing quite a big role, and Jorah not so big now. I don't know, that's just how it comes across. Then you had the whole sort of celebration at the twins. it sort of turned. It started out looking quite innocent, but you know, you always have this thing like you don't trust Walder Frey, and yeah, there was a good reason not to. Yeah, they had their party, and then you know people were leaving and that, and then you had Arya and the Hound getting there, and again they're so close to each other, you know, and still not being able to connect. Obviously, Walder felt betrayed by Robb, and Bolton was there, and he's betrayed Robb as well. He let Jaime go, and yeah, he's going to be rewarded somehow by Tywin, I think. So his loyalties has changed, so he's on the Lannister side now. And yeah, it was an ambush, wasn't it, to have yeah, the Starks killed, basically. The Starks betrayed the Greys, and that's what's going to happen. I didn't see that coming. I thought he was going to hold a grudge and he was going to do something, but I didn't think he was going to have them all killed. It was quite shocking that at first I thought when he was having Robb's wife, and again I can't remember her name, and I feel really bad because I should know her name by now, but yeah, when he had somebody stab her belly, obviously having the child killed, and her, I thought that was going to be just a warning to Robb, like, don't betray me, you know, you don't go against me because this is what's going to happen. I didn't see I didn't see that coming, that they were going to have all of the Starks killed and all their men. That was quite shocking. Yeah. And then obviously Arya and the Hound getting there and working out something's going on here, and Arya seeing Grey Wind trying to rescue Grey Wind, and yeah, Grey Wind getting killed. Yeah, I'm not happy about that. I love animals, and seeing animals getting hurt and killed, no. So yeah, Arya desperately trying to get in to see her mom and her brother, and the Hound basically knocking her out because he knows, you know, it's just too late. There's nothing you can do. You have to get out of there. So yeah, he knocked her out unconscious and took her. And Cat trying to negotiate with Walder, you know, I've got your wife now, and I will kill her if you don't let at least Robb go. Yeah, I didn't think he was going to care. He's got so many of them, just like what's his face, who got killed up in the north. Yeah, he didn't care about his daughters either, and obviously Walder doesn't either. So yeah, kill her. What do I care? You know. I've got bigger things to worry about, I suppose. So yeah, she killed his wife, and they still had her killed. So yeah, shocking ending. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen now. So yeah, it's just basically you got Jon, the two little ones, and Arya and Sansa left, which means I think Sansa is going to be playing a bigger part because she's the oldest one now. Yeah. I don't know, my mind is just blown. I don't have any idea what's going to happen now. It's absolutely very good episode, but very shocking. I didn't see that coming at all. I thought Robb was going to die at some point, but I didn't think it's going to be this early. Season 3. I thought it was going to be later than that, but yeah. Yeah. That was that episode. Very good, but yeah, my mind is just blown. I'm shocked. My top five, top and bottom five. Number one is Arya. I think she played very well. Sort of negotiating with the Hound, not negotiating, but she's not scared of the Hound, and she was quite, no, we're not going to kill this guy. You can't kill this guy. That's not what we do. And the Hound was like, yeah, okay. In the end, like, okay, fine, let's just get on with it. And you can just see again when they made it to the twins, her trying to get in there to help her family. She's got a lot of heart, this girl. So yeah, she's my number one. Number two is the Hound. He is protecting Arya, and he knows what needs to be done. So I quite love that. He's a really good guy. Don't have any social skills, but he's doing what's right. So yeah, he's my number two. Number three is Bran. I love the fact that he's getting these powers that he doesn't know about, and he's sort of starting to learn how to use them, which I find quite interesting. He's only 10, 11 years old now, but he's so mature for his age. He knows what needs to be done, and he's got a very grown-up way of thinking. So he knows what needs to be done, and he does it. He's sort of shown that from I think it's season 2, where he was having to give he was like the Lord of Winterfell, and he was giving out these orders and that, which for a young kid, is quite impressive. So yeah, he's my number 3. Number 4 is Jon. He did what had to be done. He is a Night's Watch. He's had to do some things that weren't appropriate for Night's Watch, but there you go. I was a bit shocked that he was going to leave Ygritte, but he had to get out of there. I can totally see why, and yeah, he's on his way to Castle Black, isn't he? So yeah, I think he did the right thing, and he tried to persuade them not to kill this guy, and when that didn't happen, I think he knew what he had to do. So yeah, Jon is my number 4, and I've got to say it was very hard to find the top 5s, because there's so many of them in this episode. So yeah, it's very hard to pick the ones that were going to go on there, because there's so many heroes in this episode, I think. But yeah, number 5 was Robb. I sort of think his arrogance is what got him in the end. He's got a very good mind for strategy and this and that, but I think he definitely underestimated Walder Grey, and I think that was arrogance, probably inexperience as well. That obviously this guy was holding a grudge, and that was Robb's downfall. Yeah, I didn't see it coming, but yeah, I do like Robb, and I think he was a good king. But yeah, it was just this one thing that got him. But yeah, Robb was my 5. Number 1 bottom is Walder Frey. Obviously having the lot killed is absolutely cruel. I don't think he needed to kill everybody. There's no need for that, but obviously he did, and yeah, obviously he had a grudge against the Starks because they betrayed him, so he did what he felt he had to do. But yeah, I don't like him whatsoever. He's very cruel towards women as well, which no, that's not cool with me. Yeah. Number 2 is Bolton. I quite liked him, but I did feel there was something a bit dodgy about him when he was that willing to just let Jaime go. It was good because I like Jaime, but it's just kind of like, yeah, he was changing there, wasn't he, and becoming sort of a Lannister soldier type of thing, and going down to the wedding. Yeah, you should have known at that point that there was something dodgy, and yeah, basic betrayal, wasn't it? And yeah, he was quite happy to just have them killed. So yeah, I didn't realize that he was married to one of the Greys. So yeah, you should have known. It should have made sense, really, shouldn't it? But there you go. But yeah, I didn't like what he was doing. So yeah. Number 3 is Orell. Again, he's had a grudge against Jon from get-go because he's in love with Ygritte. He did get killed in the end by the wolves, but yeah, I don't like the character whatsoever. So yeah, yeah, I can't find 4 and 5 in this one. Would have been easy just to put some people on there, but I don't necessarily feel like they deserve to be on there. So yeah, that was my top and bottom 5. Like I said, very good episode, very shocking episode, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one to see what's going to happen there. I just want to thank you guys for your support and all that, and to all your new subscribers, both on Patreon and on YouTube. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching my reactions. It means a lot. And yeah, I got Patreon. If you'd like to check out the full reactions, they're on there. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. And that being said, please make sure, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you in the next episode.